Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. I'm here with a vision. In this vision, I saw like this group of people hiring a man to distract a woman from actually falling in love and moving forward with her life. And it was just so weird. It's like his job was just to like distract her. Like that's all he. The whole point of him being there is so that she could not actually find someone that was actually interested in her. It's almost like someone was, and that's what it was. This man was being paid to keep this woman from moving forward and finding real love. Like somebody, I don't know who this is. It is somebody that is too concerned and worried about your love life, and they are so. It's like God said they are determined for you to be alone. They are determined for you to do what they want you to do. God said, just like, once again, it's like a situation where somebody feel like, well, if they single and they stay single and the only people hollering at them is people that want this, that, and the third, maybe then they'll get with the pro. You never gonna get with the program. 111. You are never going to accept it. You are never going to conform. You are never going to do what this person wants. They are wasting their time, their efforts, and their energy. It is nothing that they like. This, I just feel like this will be somebody organizing people to come and like RAPU. RAPEU in an attempt to, well, if this happens, then maybe, and if this happens, and then if this happens, it is not going to cause you to conform. You are never going to do what this person wants. You are never going to be the way they want you to be. It is never going to happen. The scripture comes from Ecclesiastes 3 and 5. A time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get, and a time to lose. A time to keep, and a time to cast away. God said it's a time for everything. But in this situation right here, you know what I'm saying? For whoever this is for, it's okay. 211. That's the information that God wants you to know. It's okay if there's someone like that does something like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you are suspicious of it or if you suspect it, because you could be wrong, yo. Because in reality, you got to think about it. Just because somebody decides that they going to hire somebody to kind of like distract you and, you know what I'm saying, try to occupy your time, they ain't going to be able to occupy your time all the time, bro. There are other, like, it's not like this person, like, it would be weird, you know what I'm saying, because it's not like you're gonna be at the same place all the time, and it would be weird for this person to follow you. It would be weird for them to be there unless you invited them somehow, some way, unless you called them and you told them, hey, I'm going to be at X, Y, and Z. You're going to meet me up there. Then otherwise it would be weird. You know what I'm saying? Or it would be weird for somebody like, but I don't know what it is about this message is weird. But God says it's a time for everything. And in reality, even if it is a situation where somebody was hired to distract you from moving on and finding somebody new, God said that ain't gonna last. It's not gonna work. How is that gonna be? You know what I'm saying? Eventually you are going to realize like that this person is playing with you, because it's only so long that somebody can play a game. You know what I'm saying? Because, and that's just what it is. If you are someone that you want a true relationship, your goal is to get married, it don't matter what, like, you know what I'm saying, this person coming playing games with you, it's not gonna work, bro. They gonna end up finding themselves accidentally in a full-blown relationship messing around with you. Like that. Because, baby, we need proof. I need proof that you real. I need proof that you real. I need proof that you real. I need proof, bro. And when I say I need proof, I really need proof. And in order for me to have the proof that me knowing that you real, baby, we gonna be doing real things. Obviously, if we in a relationship, we in a relationship. If I'm out, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, baby? That means you is my man, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we is married. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you going around threatening people, telling people not to talk to me, not to holler at me at X, Y, Z, baby, stop playing, okay? Stop playing. I'm just being real. And that's the message. Like God said, it can't be both. It can't be a situation where somebody doing, like, somebody is basically saying that you are theirs, but they act as if, I don't know, like, but they are not willing to, how do I say it? Like, I just feel like if somebody was doing that, it would be obvious. And I don't know if somebody is going through this, but I feel like if somebody is doing that, it's going to be very obvious, because obviously y'all not going to do the kind of things that people do when they are in a relationship. Y'all are going to be, it's going to be different. It's going to be weird. It could even be a situation where, like, I'm thinking about how I have experienced someone treating you completely different, okay? Like, I've experienced my ex one time being nice around other people and then being a completely different person while we are alone. And that would be an experience that someone would go through. If someone, I feel like if it's a situation like that where somebody is literally trying to hold you back, or somebody, it's not a real relationship, God said then you should peep the way that they acting and the way that they moving. If this is somebody that is moving like they still single, accept that they are still single. If the person is not moving that way, then that ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously if somebody is just like supposed to be distracting you, or they just supposed, they gonna be distracted themselves. 9 out of 10, don't let it be a situation where you doing God work. God gonna ensure that they get distracted. While they trying to distract you, they gonna be distracted. Trying to distract you, they end up distracted. And that's like for somebody. Trying whatever it is, they trying to pull you away from, stop you from this and stop you from that. God said they'll end up distracted from it. But anyways, that's the message. And I feel like, and that's for somebody. God said, you know, if this person is really genuine, then guess what? It's going to be a situation where they are genuinely going to put forth effort to get to know you on a whole different level. But if somebody is just like being hired to distract you, being hired to hurt you, being hired to cause this, that, and the third, baby, it's going to be a vibe where when y'all around other people, angel. When y'all alone, devil, bro. And I just feel like God said you're going to have to understand that now. Because obviously, you know what I'm saying, they're going to go want to do what they really want to do, bro. And obviously, if somebody is paying them, like, I feel like even if it was a situation, you could be the most beautiful woman, bro, with the most amazing body. If somebody is trying to pay this person to distract you, to do this, to do that, to do the third, they're going to go ahead and do their job. Because why would they accept the money to do something if they ain't going to do it in the first place? God said, you know what I'm saying? This is why God said he wants, you know what I'm saying, dating. It's not a situation where you just going to be with one person and that's it. God said he wants you to get to know people and find someone that you really connect with and build a deep connection with them. Because me personally, if, you know what I'm saying, I can't call you baby. If I can't call you baby and I can't, you know what I'm saying, you can't pull up and help me out with this, that, and the third, I feel like we're not really in a relationship like that. Because how you my man and you don't have my back when I need you? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? And I for sure ain't got time for nobody always around. You want to be around when God blessing me. That's when, you know what I'm saying, you want to be present. But when I'm down and out, when I'm going through it, when I'm having hard times, oh, you trying to see what somebody else got going on, and they come and they, oh, she says she can do this, that, and the third for me, and I don't think this working out for me no more. Baby, no sir, no sir, no sir, no sir. That ain't no real relationship. That ain't no real relationship. That ain't no real love. That ain't no real nothing. That's fake, that's fraud, and that's phony, and that's just what it is. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? To try to act like this was happening, that was happening. No, bro. No, bro. You really was trying to, you know what I'm saying, wait and see. Really try, you know what I'm saying? Really just wanted to be present when the blessings came. And then felt like when the blessings wasn't there, when they, you know what I'm saying? Gone. Gone. Oh, you spent it already? Oh, you spent it already? Didn't even ask what I spent it on. Baby. Baby. Anyways, that's the message. Go ahead and say it for somebody like, and maybe that's it. Maybe it's a situation that somebody your ex was hired to cause your downfall. Like somebody was paying them to cause destruction in your life, to cause to mistreat you, paying them to do like to break your heart and to do X, Y, and Z. And you know what I'm saying? Like That's why you may have felt as if it was a situation where one moment y'all were, everything seemed good, but then all of a sudden it was a nightmare. And you know what I'm saying? This person may have been trying to pick at you. You may have experienced this person who was supposed to be your spouse spreading lies and rumors about you, trying to tarnish your name, trying to ruin your reputation. God said somebody paid this person to do this here. This is not normal. Normally, when you break up with somebody, you don't go out and try to ruin their reputation now. You don't go out and try to tell everybody, oh, don't date them, don't date them, don't talk to them, don't this. You don't do all that. You go on about your business. God say this somebody that, you know what I'm saying, just pure evil, bro. I could not ever see myself being in a position where I am accepting money to mistreat somebody, where I'm accepting money to cause somebody harm, where I'm accepting money to try to force somebody into doing things they don't want to do, into trafficking, this, that, and the third. I could never put myself in that position. But God said for somebody that happened to you, that is what you was going through. This part, your ex was paid to mistreat you. Paid. Baby. And that's what it is. And that's because someone, like for whoever this is for, either you have a soulmate or a spouse, it is something that is coming to you. And you must have something that is connected to love, because I feel like this is somebody, it sounds like the devil is attacking your love life. Single-handedly. Because I'm going to be real, when it really comes down to it, typically people is not stressing out like this here, trying to force nobody to do what, like, you know, to be single, or to, you know, sleep with people for money, or to do this, that, and the third. And even, you know what I'm saying, with that, like, why do you need to be single? Like, this is, I just feel like this is really specific. Like, this is somebody that was hired so that you would be single, hired so that you would be heartbroken, hired so that you would be sad, hired so that you would be down and out. This is somebody that accepted money for this. Baby, God says it's a time for everything, but that time has changed. God said he about to send you some real love. It ain't going to be a situation. We're not doing that. It ain't going to be no situation where you just in a fake relate. No, real love. It's somebody for everybody. And you could, even if you feel like you aren't as attractive and you're not a beauty queen, and you know what I'm saying, when you wake up, you really just, you know what I'm saying, look real baby, let me tell you about life and how it's probably still somebody out there for you now. It's still somebody out there for you. It's still somebody out there for you. And God said you about to find him. He about to, baby, go to you directly. God said for somebody, this person gonna be shipped to you directly. One way or another. You may not even know how. Like, you know what I'm saying? You never know how you gonna meet this person. But somebody, you about to meet your person now. Real love. Real love. Real love. If you haven't already. For some of you may have. But for sure, for somebody, you about to meet your real person. Your real love. Somebody that would never. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.